Good afternoon, everybody. For Libraries Week this week, it's all about learning something new. So I thought I'd teach you how to make homemade Play-Doh. You don't need very many things and it's really simple to make, great to play with, and if it does get on the carpet, you can just wash it off with a little bit of warm soapy water and it doesn't make any marks. So this is what you need. To make your Play-Doh, you need 2 mugs of plain flour, 1 mug of salt, 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 2 tablespoons of any kind of cooking oil, food colouring, and 2 mugs of boiling water. It's very, very easy. So to begin with, you get any kind of normal mug. Just use the same mug for all your measurements and it'll be nice and easy. And you get your flour. So we're going to fill the mug up. I'm going to do it overall so I don't make too much mess. I'm going to fill my mug up. All the way to the top. So here it goes. A little bit more. There we go. So I filled it to the top and I'm going to empty it in. Now you can make this half quantities if you want, just half everything. But for me, for the library, a whole amount of Play-Doh is a really good amount to play with for lots of children. So you can, if you want to, split it up and do several different colours. Nearly filled that one up. Now I'm actually using some self-raising flour because I've run out of plain flour and it won't really make too much difference, but plain flour is a bit better. So I'm going to pop that in. So that's my 2 mugs full of flour. Next we want 1 mug full of salt. So I've just got ordinary table salt here. I'm going to pour it into my mug. In it goes, all the way in. Oh, you can taste that in the air, it's like fish and chips. There we go, fill it all the way to the top again. Here it goes, nearly at the top. Seems like a lot of salt, but it does help preserve it. And this Play-Doh can be kept for up to about 2 months in a sealed container when you've finished making it. So it is definitely worth it. There we go, there's my mug of salt. Tip it in. I'm going to give it a little stir round. There we go. The next thing we need is 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Now you can buy this anywhere, but I've just got mine in a little bag. So I want 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another, again, I'm just going to mix it in. So I'm going to make a little well in the middle. And next we're going to have our 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Now I've got some vegetable oil here, but if you want to, you could actually substitute that and you could put baby oil in. That's got a really nice smell. I usually use cooking oil so that if they are going to put it in their mouths and mouth it, it doesn't matter. They will spit it out because it's a bit salty. So I've got a little spoon measure here and it says 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to fill it up, tip it in, 1, 2. This gives it a nice silky smooth texture. Now the next thing we want to do is to put our food colouring into our mug. So I'm using yellow and red here and I've mixed it together to make a nice orange colour because I want it for a nice autumn thing. So put that in your mug first and fill your mug with boiling water. I've just boiled the kettle so it is really hot. In it goes all the way to the top and tip it in. Okay, and then we're going to do that again because we need 2. There we go, in it goes. Look at that, doesn't that look lovely? It's a really nice orange colour. Now you've just got to give it a really good mix. So I'm going to mix it in the bowl, mix it all round. Ooh, all gloopy. But it's a nice colour, isn't it? Makes me think of pumpkins. So I'm going to give it a good stir. Now you can see at the moment it's not really mixed that well, but just keep going and it will combine. There we go, it's combining now. That's great. Now this is a little bit hot, so the best thing to do now, okay, scrape that off with a spoon like that, is to tip it out onto your work surface and let it cool for a few minutes before you give it a really good knead. Don't do it straight away, you'll burn your hands. So I'm going to tip it all out. It's not quite all mixed up, but that doesn't matter because we're going to be kneading it in a minute and that will mix it all together. Look at that. It looks like a right mess, doesn't it? But it's fine. Look at it. It's not quite mixed in. I'm quite happy with that. We're just going to leave it to cool for a couple of minutes because it's still quite hot. And then we're going to start kneading like this. That is hot. Kneading it like that, so you've got to give it a really good knead, but it is still quite hot at the moment. Keep kneading, it'll all combine. There we go, look, it's going lovely now. It's quite satisfying and soothing to knead it all and make it all nice and combined there. Can you see how it's all combining in? It looked like a big floury gloopy mess, and now we're getting a really nice kind of a Play-Doh consistency. Get all those little extra bits in that are on the counter, look, roll it around, get it all in. Look at that. It's lovely. Nice. That is a really nice consistency now. Can you see how it's really nice and soft, but it's still quite firm? It's not too sticky. If yours is a little bit sticky, add a little bit more flour. If it's a little bit slimy, okay, then you will need to just add a little bit of flour to it and mix it in. Look at that. It's gone into a lovely, lovely Play-Doh. Now that's ready to use once it's cooled down. And before you store it, you will need to make sure it's completely cooled. And then you can store it in a sealed container. I just usually use an old sweetie tin or plastic container and seal it, and you can keep it for about 2 to 3 months. Just get it out to use it. And as I said, if you get it on the carpet, a bit of warm soapy water, rub it off and have fun playing with it. What colour will you make? You can also add different smells to it if you want. You could put lemon essence in, you could put a little bit of cocoa powder in. Go mad, let me know what you do and how you get on with it. So have fun, won't you? I hope you enjoyed making Play-Doh with me. Take care, bye.